And welcome back, everybody. We're back here on the Stone and Crane Show with another week of bad picks coming at you.
Coming right at you, man.
Coming right at you. We will, man. It's been a couple weeks, just family, busy stuff.
I had the
We'll
vid.
get caught up here. Let's pull it up. So what week are we? We're on week 7, so we missed the last 2 weeks, right? 5 and 6.
Yeah, because I had the vid and then you were out of town or whatever.
See my score. Let me see. Let me try to get. Crane is 3 wins ahead of me, 4 less losses. So
Yeah, dude. It's been rough. Last week was a beater, man.
Yeah,
Last week was
I don't
harsh.
I don't trust anybody anymore.
No,
Like
dude. I
nothing
think this
makes
year's so wide open, dude.
yeah,
Teams are just. I don't know who to pick, when to pick them.
right?
Like, you could have asked me if the Jets were going to beat Green Bay. I would have told you you're fucking smoking crack.
Yeah, and then they curb stomped him, pretty much.
Yeah, dude, they fucking shut them down, dude, and shit all over their defense, and I never would have thought that would have happened.
Yeah.
So I mean, a block punt return for a touchdown doesn't help, but still, even without that, you're down 20-10, right? It's still pretty
Yeah.
bad. So you
Still rough
still don't
game.
put points, points on the board, man. I've talked about that for years against Rodgers, man. I like him, dude. I think he's an amazing quarterback, but that's always been my flaw with him, dude. Is I always felt like that dude struggles putting points on boards, and you're gonna have bad games, but he's been struggling. So we'll see, man. We'll see how. Hopefully, they get better.
Yeah. Don't really need to go over much. I mean, the record
No,
shows
we
it
suck.
all. We got 14 games this week to
We suck.
hopefully get a little closer to I don't know anymore. Let's just start it right off. We got the Saints versus Cards. I personally got to go with Cards just because I could Kyle Murray. But he's been a disappointment this year so far. I mean, he's got 6 touchdown throws in 6 games. You still there? Oh. We lost him. Kyle. I'll hang that up. See if we can't get him back in. See if this will work. What happens when you get a new setup? We're not using Skype this week because it wouldn't load for me, so we switched over to Discord, and now that's not working. It shows me up on my end, but show you how slow I am at typing. Okay, he left. See if he joins back in. Technical difficulties. Oh. Hey.
We back.
We back.
We're back.
We're back for now.
I lost internet, dude. I'm losing internet.
Oh, you lost internet on your end? Okay.
Yeah, I lost internet, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't do it again.
All right, that's all right. Try to keep you up. Anyways, we got, as I was saying, we got the Saints versus the Cards. Still there?
Yeah. Yeah, we're good here.
You scare me. You gotta say something.
No, it's time to stop.
What's that?
I'm still here. I don't know, dude. Arizona, like, how do you know? Like, who do you pick nowadays?
Yeah, I was saying before I realized I lost to you is I picked up Kyler Murray again this year in my football fantasy team, and say at least he's been a bit of a disappointment compared to past few years. So
Yeah, yeah. I don't know, man. I was debating on Saints. I'm not sure because that Saints team's hit or miss. They've lost some close games too. So I don't know, man. I go Saints. I'm gonna go Saints.
you going Saints? I'm going
Yep.
Cards. Hopefully my Cards pull through. JJ Watt just has to become the head coach. And all things would be fixed. No. have a Detroit Lions thing going on. We got the Falcons versus the Bengals, which seems like it should be an easy pick, but who knows? Atlanta's been able to pull out some games this year.
Yeah, I have no idea, man. Like, I don't at this point. Like I said, it's just.
And even the games they lost, I mean, it was a 1-point loss, a 4-point loss, and a 6-point loss. So,
Yeah.
Falcons have been fighting. Marcus Mariota is definitely not the best quarterback in the world, but
I'm gonna go Bengals just because they're at home, but I think Atlanta could win the game. So
yeah, Bengals as well. We got Detroit versus the Cowboys.
I want to go to Detroit so bad, dude. I want to go to Detroit. Just because I fucking hate the
Word
Cowboys.
on the street is that Prescott is playing. Or it's cleared to play.
Ready to play?
Expecting return to practice. Planning a Week 7 return. So Dak back. Because Rush had a bad game. Rush had probably the worst game of his career.
Oh, yeah. I mean, easily, right? I mean, he went from not throwing an interception to getting picked up, 3 times, 2 times?
3 times.
3 times, right? 3 times, yeah. So
hadn't thrown a interception yet this year until.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. He hadn't thrown them all year, so that's awesome. You know what I mean? Like
Philly put the beat on.
I love it, dude. I love it, dude. I love it.
You love it?
I love it, dude. That's the only thing me and Stephen A. Smith agree on, dude. I can hate the Cowboys, dude. I want them to lose every game, all the time. I like Dak, though. I mean, I feel bad for Dak, but that's hard. Yeah, I'm still gonna go Dallas. The Detroit team is just.
Yep, I'll go Dallas.
They're letting me down this year, man. I've picked them a bunch, and I don't think they've won one of the games I've picked them to win. So
they've only lost 2 games, so.
I'm talking about Detroit.
Oh, Detroit, yeah.
Yeah, Detroit's lost 4, and I think I've picked them 3 of those 4 times, maybe.
Yeah,
4
probably
times.
me too. I'd probably
I don't think
in that same boat.
To win. I think I got one good week out of them. But
yeah,
I'm gonna go Dallas, dude. Go Dallas.
Okay, we got the Colts versus the Titans.
That's a hard one too. I'm gonna go Titans. Colts are.
Did they already play each other? I feel like. Yeah, they just played the. Wow, that's quick. It's a quick turnaround.
Indy beat them, right?
Yeah, they played at the October 2nd.
Beginning of the year. Oh, really?
No way.
No way. That was just last week.
October 2nd was like
2 weeks ago. Still, it was 2 weeks ago. Like,
Dude.
3 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago? Wow.
No, they already faced them. Yeah, just 3 games ago. They had Denver and Jacksonville in between, and they lost. I mean, Colts lost 17-24 in Tennessee. Right. Now they're in Indiana. So, wow, I don't know if I've ever seen a division matchup that close. Usually you play them for your first 3 against your division pretty early in season, and then your last 3 towards the end of the season. That's a weird schedule.
That's what I was like. That's weird, dude. Because like, why would you do that? That's so. Teams usually don't do that.
So, anyways, What did I say? Who won that last game? I already forgot. So weird. Tennessee won the last game.
So weird, dude. Yeah, they won 24-17, but that's crazy turnaround, man.
Wow.
That's nuts. Anyway, I'm going Tennessee.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm going to go Tennessee.
Yeah, Tennessee won the last game. Now they're in Tennessee. And if anything, I think Tennessee's getting the ball rolling a little better. Henry needs he's had good games, don't get me wrong, but he needs a big game. He needs
he hasn't had a crazy game this year.
No. he had 2 tutties last week, but still.
He's not. I want to see crazy yards out of him too, man, or big plays. They just haven't seen that many big plays.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but the problem is he's so. It's weird. Most teams, when you think of a player at a team, most teams you think of the quarterback. Titans is that one team where it's they got Henry.
Oh yeah, yeah, they got Henry.
Hardcore running back.
So all those years that Adrian Peterson was in Minnesota,
true.
You were never scared of Culpepper.
Who even was the quarterback? Exactly.
Well, you had Culpepper for a while, I believe. Dante Culpepper. Dante Culpepper was a decent quarterback. He wasn't no slouch by any means. They won a lot of games with him. And then they had Brett Favre for a little while. And then they had there's somebody in between. I can't remember who was there now, but I mean, there was nobody good, right? I don't remember who was there. I can't. Obviously, they weren't very good. So,
yeah, Kirk Cousins is the best quarterback they've had in a long time, and that's saying something.
It's Dante Culpepper. I mean, Brett Favre was good, but that team was really good. That team was really good, and Brett Favre was a great quarterback. But as far as career quarterbacks for the whole organization, Dante Culpepper and Randy Moss was just an insane duo, man. They just destroyed everybody back in the day. So
yeah, we got
Henry's a beast.
Yep. Yeah, I'm going Tennessee.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, we got the Packers versus the Commanders.
I don't even want to pay attention to this. It's gonna hurt. I'm going Green Bay.
I'm going Green Bay too. Yeah, there's no way I'm not, unless
just because Washington is not a good team, but either of the Packers. So I don't know who's gonna win. So we'll see.
Yeah, right.
We'll see what happens.
Hopefully Jones gets more touches.
Yeah, I just don't. Yeah, I don't know. Well, there's something. I don't know. They seem off. I know they can't just be receivers, dude. There's something else off about that team. Their defense fucking sucks.
Cobb.
Yeah, which hurts, man. I don't understand. I'll never understand why they didn't make moves in free agency in the offseason. There were some good receivers out there, man.
Yeah, I mean, they picked up a couple early wide receivers in the draft. I don't know, but it's still... that can't be the entire... It's not the... Obviously, people are going to point to that being the problem. And it definitely...
Yeah, I don't think it's the only one, definitely.
But...
The defense and special teams are fucking horrible, dude. Just bad.
Dude, our special teams has been horrible for a long time. Besides having a kicker, having one of the best kickers ever, top 10 kicker probably. You could probably make a case for him being close to top 10 in terms of longevity, anyways.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, just the longevity.
But outside of that, and it hasn't even honestly, it really has never been the kicker's fault. It's been just
everything else,
the returns and all that.
Even that punter they got this year is good. That kid's good.
Yeah, and punters we've had in past years have been fine. I don't know if
I can't remember any of them that were horrible.
It was that punter is so bad, get him off the team type of deal,
Yeah, I don't think I felt that way, So.
Okay, we got the Bucks versus the Panthers.
I'm gonna go Bucks, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Even though that they haven't won some games, I'm still gonna go with them because
I want to see the first play of the game and watch Buccaneer offensive line just drop down.
pull a goddamn longest yard on him like they did.
Exactly.
So I'll just fucking scoot by. Just let him get smashed, bitch.
Get smashed. Nah, that won't.
Yeah, fuck Tom Brady, dude.
Yeah, I'll go Bucks for sure. Panthers just
don't. I'm going Carolina, dude. I'm going Carolina. Fuck Tom Brady, dude.
Okay. Whatever you want.
Yep, fuck Tom Brady.
I don't know who their quarterback is, but I know McCaffrey's halfway out the door. Sounds like good for him. I hope he gets out the door.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch it back. I'm going Tampa.
I figured. I didn't think you were holding that. 1-5 with undecisive quarterback decisions. Their best player out. As I said,
West Carolina come out beating like 45-3, dude.
I hope so. Then we got the Giants versus the Jags. Giants have won games.
I can go Giants, dude. It's a good football team, man.
They are.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, good defense paired with good running and timely passing, really.
Well,
I mean, Jones hasn't been anything worldly or anything like that, but
you don't have to when you got fucking good running backs. When you got somebody that can run the ball for you and take over games like that,
I did not.
You just need to be a consistent quarterback who can make decent passes. Doesn't have to throw bombs. Can throw a bomb when you need to throw a bomb. A good play action. You can run a play, get a fucking receiver down the field. Safety bites, whatever. Like you need that ability to do that every now and then, in which I think he has, and that's why they're winning games.
Yeah,
so, the defense is playing good football. So
I don't. Yeah, Barkley does. He played 13 games last year, but in the prior year he only played 2. That was when he got hurt. But I mean, he almost deserves comeback player of the year. It's hard because he was back last year. It's just took him an extra year to get his feet back under him.
Yeah.
As for who's gonna win this game, it's hard to not pick the Giants. I wouldn't be surprised if they lose this game.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't either. Because Jacksonville is one of those teams that's underrated, I feel like.
Yeah, problem with Jacksonville, I think they came out hot and then they had to face Philly, but then had a bad game against Houston and then just lost by a tutty against Indy last week.
Yeah, I still think they're putting it together, dude.
We got the Browns versus the Ravens.
Oh, I'm going Baltimore, dude.
Yeah. Baltimore is an every other week type team, so no.
Yeah.
No, the 3 games they've lost by inches, so somehow, yeah. So team they haven't really played a team that's played as bad as Cleveland has this year, so good for them.
Yeah, games they've lost are just barely, right? I mean, just barely lost those games, so I go Ravens, dude, for sure.
We got the Jets versus the Broncos.
Good. Jets, Jets, dude. Fucking Jets, man. Good for them, dude. I'm happy to see them not
be
even if they finish the year 8-8. If they finish the year in 8-8, it's a fucking win.
Right.
You take that W, man. Your team has been horrible for years. If you could finish 8-8, man, and have a good positive forward for next year,
game, but they can do it.
Fucking win,
8-1.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So far, I keep forgetting that we have one more game.
Yeah. So, let's give it a credit.
Right, 9. What? Yeah. You know what I fucking meant. Cocksucker.
Who's winning this game though?
Jets, dude.
Jets? I'm going Broncos.
Dude. Yeah, dude. Russell Wilson can't throw the football anymore. It's so bad, dude.
You've seen him play it all. He's got it. He got it. So bad, I have to believe he's gonna just break out.
I don't know. His team already gave up on him, dude.
Yeah, kind of, sort of.
I think they're giving up, man. Just the way they look, dude. They all look. They look like how the Packers bench looks, dude. They look defeated.
Okay, we got Texans versus the Raiders. Wow,
go Raiders. 1-3-1 versus a 1-4 team.
Yeah, and yet it's still a 93% pick rate for the Raiders. I guess they're at home, and they definitely look like the better team. But
the Raiders have lost some bad games, man. Like that fucking game. What was it last week? I was watching. I was fucking dying, dude.
I had a last week. 2 point.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I loved every minute of it, dude. Devontae Adams fucking dumbass, fucking shoving people and shit, dude.
So between the 5 games that they played, they've only been outscored by 4 points. If you take all the points they've scored and all the points that scored against them, they've only lost on a net by 4 points. So a point.
Yeah.
Almost a point in a game.
Yeah.
That's how close the games have been.
Yeah, they put it in the games. A couple of games they won. They put some beat downs down. So
they've only won 1 game. They only won it by 10 points.
Oh, I thought. Oh no, okay, I'm reading it wrong. Yeah, sorry. The other team going against them. Yeah.
So, man, who's Houston played this year? Just beat Jacksonville.
That's their first win, and they tied the Colts, right?
Colts, yeah. I lost to Denver and
first
Chicago and Chargers.
They lost to the Bears, dude. They lost to the Bears. Yeah, I'm going Raiders all day, dude.
Yeah, I'll go Raiders too. I can see this game going either way, as most games can in football.
Oh, dude, especially recently.
Okay, we got the Seahawks versus the Chargers.
Chargers. Yeah, I go Chargers. Dude. It's a pretty quick pick.
You think so?
Yeah. Shadow's good in the north, then. Just don't like them.
Have the Chargers beat a good team yet this year?
Probably not.
No, they haven't. They've only faced one good team. Man, they've had an easy schedule. I mean, Jacksonville was hot to run off the year, but I mean, Houston, Cleveland, Denver was their last 3 weeks. I mean, if you're not winning those games, I sure hope. Yeah. And yeah, Las Vegas has been lost. Las Vegas is lost. Oh, man. I'm going Seahawks. It's a terrible idea.
I don't think so, dude. I think any idea is a good idea, dude.
No. I'm going Chargers. Seahawks. Team Seahawks face is even worse. And they got a worse record. So, yeah, we're going Seahawks. Okay, sorry it took so long. Chiefs versus the Niners. I'll go Chiefs.
Yeah, me too.
Can't pick against them.
No.
Man, I'd love to be a Chiefs fan right now. Mahomes has 17 touchdowns through 6 games. Fuck yes. Dude's a touchdown machine.
Yeah.
32. He's not. Oh, man. He's got a. Wow. If he can get to 49 touchdowns this year, he will break 200 touchdowns in 5 full years.
Jesus, dude.
That is. I wouldn't put it beyond it. He had 50. Second year in the league, he had 50 touchdowns.
Yeah. Oh, I think he could easily hit 50 this year.
Dude, people were
with that extra game. You had an extra game too, man. So
yeah, you're right.
He could throw another 3. That one game, he could throw fucking 4, dude.
Yeah, his track record. He played all games last year. He's actually only missed 3 games in his career.
Yeah.
Not counting playoff games. Kelce, though, is getting fed, dude.
Yeah. Holy shit.
4 touchdowns against Las Vegas?
Dude. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Fucking 4, dude. Just running it up.
You know what's crazy? I just saw a stat earlier today, actually, that he, by the end of the season, he will have played more games at Gronk.
Yeah. Than any tight end, right?
You don't consider him being like close to that same age, I guess. Which, I mean, he's not Gronk's age, but he's still 33, and Gronk, I don't know how old Gronk is. Gronk is right around there. Gronk isn't that old. But Kelce's just fit, man.
Yeah, well, the thing with those guys, man, the reason why they don't play so long is the same reason why a lot of running backs don't play. Like, they just get beat up.
Yeah.
No, they're the one of the workhorse, you know.
Cheers to Kelce to be going strong and.
Yeah, dude's a beast, man. He's been good forever. This is the thing is he's
in year
solid,
9.
Man.
He's in year 9. Yeah. That's a long time.
How long did Tony Gonzalez play? Because isn't Kelce about to break it, right?
You mean? I don't know. I think Gates has the longest track record in tight ends for games.
I'm gonna look it up, dude. I'm interested now.
Yeah, so am I. Gotta find maybe Football Reference.
Yeah, I feel
so. Yeah, Tony Gonzalez. I think this is right. Yeah, Tony Gonzalez has played 147 games from 97 to 2013, with Gates in second behind him at 127 games. Yeah, Kelce's at just 88 games.
Maybe it was a different stat I was thinking of.
I'm just looking at games played.
Yeah, there was I thought he was about to.
I would assume Kelce's probably getting up there in terms of touchdowns.
Maybe that's what I was looking at.
But tight end, yeah. Kelce is kind of down the list. He's still behind Gronk, as I said. He's 9 games right now behind Gronk, so by the end of the year he'll surpass him. In fact, they've played 5 games? So, and there's 12 more. He's at 88 right now. So if he plays every game for the rest of the season, he'll hit 100 at the end of the year. And then if he plays all 17 games next year, he'll pass Jason Witten, who is at 116 games. And that would put him third on the list of games played as a tight end. I can look up the tight end. See if I could look up tight end touchdowns. Oop.
Gotta be like Gonzalez or somebody, right? Gonzalez, Gates, Witten. Witten's got to be up there, right?
Okay, we'll do here. Tony Gates is number 1 at 116. Gonzalez at 111 and Gronk at 93.
93.
Kelce is at 67.
7.
Oh, this is. Oh, I might have had my numbers wrong. Sorry, I'm taking so long looking up.
Hey, you're fine. I'm trying to figure this out myself. So yeah,
he's interested. Receiving touchdowns. Can I change it by position? Career. Year. Gates has definitely won 116 touchdowns. He played 236 games. Okay, I was completely wrong on the game count. Maybe I was looking at the touchdown count. But yeah, Gates played 236 games. How many games did Gonzalez play? 270. Holy smackaroonie. Okay, here we go. Games played by a tight end. So this is total games played. Jason Witten is actually number 1 at 271 with Gonzalez right behind him at 270.
And that's with playoffs, right?
That I do not know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's with playoffs. It's got to be with playoffs.
It's got to be 17. Witten played from 2003 to 2020. I don't know. It doesn't tell me. But I would assume so. Mercedes Lewis is actually number 3 on the list at 240.
Oh, Jesus.
Old man dog. Yeah, old dog.
He's been playing a long time, man.
Yeah, he's only played a game or 2 this year, right? I think 2
games. He's got a touchdown, though, dude.
He sure does.
He does,
yeah,
dude.
Gates has 236.
It's the only first-round draft pick Rodgers ever threw a touchdown to.
Yep. Man, like... There's a lot.
Dude had to come on a fucking goddamn walker to fucking catch it.
Yeah, I would not be surprised if this is his last year. I was honestly surprised he was back for this year.
We talk about tight ends being like effective as like receivers, and I know people don't give them a lot of credit, but like Gronk's got 92 career touchdowns, right? Gonzalez got 111. Antonio Gates has got 116.
Yep, those are
all the receivers that have more touchdowns than them, other than Gronk. But more touchdowns than Gonzalez and Gates. And that's because Gronk had a short career, right? I think he was hurt about, right?
Yeah, he only played 143 games.
Right.
So,
Gronk was dominant
almost nearly half as many games as Gates and Gonzalez.
Right. And look how many touchdowns he had, right? If he would have played a whole career, he would have smoked those records.
Yep.
But, like, Fitzgerald, Marvin Harrison, Chris Carter, Owens, Moss, and Rice. Those are some of the greatest receivers to ever play the game. And, like... You have tight ends up there with it, and they don't get talked about enough, man.
Oh no, never.
Because Kelce's a freaking beast, man. Like,
dude, that's why there's so much. That's why there's been such a big push in recent years to get tight ends paid. Is because they don't get the recognition.
Yeah.
So yeah, Kelce is actually 6th on the list in terms of touchdowns. I assume this is counting this year so far. He's at 64. 10 behind Witten. So, yeah, I don't know. Let's see here. If he plays even, so like Gates played 15 years, Gonzalez played 16 years. So if he gets to that year 15 or so, that would give him another 6 to 7 years. That would be, he'd have a double his touchdown amount he's had so far, which now he does. It'd be tough seeing him. He could definitely pass Gronk. I don't know if he'll get up to Gates and Gonzalez.
Yeah. Well, even getting the Gronk's going to be hard in a career, dude. He'll still play a long time.
Yeah. No, yeah. I mean, he's 33 already. Yeah, playing another 6-7 years, that ain't happening.
Yeah, because he's already. But the thing is, man, he's already got 7 TDs this year, right?
Yep.
So this dude could realistically get 20 this year. You know, like the way that team plays, like how many games they got left to play, like he could easily hit 20 touchdowns and how often he gets fed the ball. Is it like he could have some pretty crazy years the next couple of years, and like within it was at freaking 95 touchdowns.
Yep.
So yeah, all right. What's the next one? That was
a long tangent there. We're just appreciating Travis Kelce and all tight ends that bring us joy. That's one thing. Like when you talk about a lot of these great quarterbacks, there always seems to be a tight end.
Yeah,
it's one thing Rodgers never really had.
I was just gonna say that. That's one thing Rodgers has missed his whole career.
He's never had a Has he had good tight ends? Yeah, he's had.
He's had some decent ones. I think Tanyan's got the ability to be the best one that he's ever had.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think Finley had a chance to have a good career before.
Yeah, dude.
Very unfortunate.
Goddamn butter hands, dude.
Well, yeah. I mean, hoping within time that would have, but I mean, still his career got shut down way short.
Yeah, way short. Bad injury, man.
Bad injury. Yeah, that was.
Yeah. I liked him, dude. I think he was talented as fuck, man.
He's athletic as fuck. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's one of those guys that he could have been. If he had the hands,
if he could have found a way to start catching the ball, which who knows? With that was also Rodgers' early years, right?
Yeah.
So who knows with obviously Rodgers has grown since then. Obviously he'd been retired by now, but
he used to Brett Favre the fuck out that ball, dude. When Finley was playing, it wasn't just an easy throwing ball like how he throws balls now. I mean, he still rockets balls, but like when he first started his career, man, that dude was like fucking. Yeah, he was those fucking balls, man. Those things were coming out.
If you didn't have a pair of mitts on you, it was gonna be hard to catch those suckers. But
yeah, dude, because the driver was like he throws harder than Brett Favre, and was insane because like Brett Favre was just cannons all the time. It didn't matter if you were 2 yards away from him. He was fucking
getting that ball to you as fast as possible, man.
Yeah, unless he's like doing some crazy falling on his ass, fucking throwing it in the air, Mahomes type shit that. Fucking Brett Favre was doing way before Mahomes gets all the credit for doing it. Brett Favre was doing that shit all the time. Just running, fucking throwing balls at people. Falling out his ass, man, doing crazy shit. But anyway.
Okay. We got 2 more picks. We got the Dolphins versus Steelers.
I'm going Miami, dude. Dolphins.
Go Miami.
Yeah, even with backup or whatever, I don't know who was playing this week. I don't know. So...
Yeah, regardless of who's playing, it's...
Yeah, I don't think Pittsburgh knows what they need to do. They got a quarterback situation, and I don't know how hurt that other kid is, though, that came in. Looks like Trubisky's probably getting the start.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give him a big L, so I'm taking Miami for sure. So,
yeah, I'll go
Miami.
Who you got? Yeah, I'll go Miami. If Pittsburgh had a bit of a running game, I'd maybe consider him.
Yeah.
Because Bridgewater or whoever they've been, Bridgewater, Thompson, neither of them have been doing it.
Yeah.
Okay, last game of the week, Monday. Football, we got the Bears versus Patriots.
So I'm going New England.
What the heck?
It's up there. It's farther back.
I'm going to Bears.
You going the Bears?
The Bears. I think the defense
from going 0 of 8 inside the 5-yard line.
Yeah, they'll just take the offensive team off the field and put the defense, hand them the ball, and tell them to go get it, and they'll do it because it's Bears defense right now. It's a one-sided
Watch
team.
it, dude. They went down. Oh, fucking got out, dude. At the end of the game, they went for it again. Fucking lost. I was sitting on my couch dying, dude. I had a good time with it, man.
You had a good time watching. Like,
dude, how do you go 0 for 4, and then you don't get in, and then
they didn't even allow 100 yards receiving. That's how good the Bears defense was. I mean, they only allowed 12 points.
The
Bears turned it over. I mean, the offense turned it over twice, and they only allowed 12 points.
Was halfway decent, that they'd be 5-1, 4-2.
Man, you could say this decent for like the past 40 years, but if you'd put the Packers offense and the Bears defense together, they'd won 20 of the multiple last 40 Super Bowls, probably more.
Yeah. The defense is just
that's why the Bears versus the Packers have always been so good. Is just because of
it's offense versus defense.
They've always matched up well. So
yeah, because their offense was always their defense was always just as bad as Bears' offense, and so it was crazy games. How many points are you going with?
Fucking 12.
I'm going 23 points.
Oh, I'm going to go 12. Last week was 19. Who did they face? I think Patriots can etch out a couple more points. Bears will score 7 probably on a pick return probably or a fumble return. Maybe they'll get a field goal if they're lucky enough.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do 27.
I think it's a good number too. I think 27 is a good number.
20, yeah, I don't know. I'm going Bears, so who knows what it'll be. It'll be 17
to the Bears 10. Score some points, huh?
Yeah, Bears defense gonna score 2 tutties.
That'd be crazy if they
offense
did, man.
will get close enough for the kicker to miss one and make one. So they'll get 3 points there. So it's gonna be 17-10.
17-10. All right,
Nick, if you're listening to this, know I picked the Bears this week.
He barely picks them every week, dude. This is a moral dilemma every week.
Should we do an over/under on Fields getting 100 yards passing?
I'm taking the under.
Taking the under?
I'm taking the under, and I'm taking he gets sacked at least 4 times.
Well, the 100 was pretty bad because he's only been under 100 once this year. But the 4 on the sack is actually a really good number because he's been 3. He'd be 3-3. He hasn't hit 4. Usually you do halves, obviously, but he's either been dude's been sacked 10.
Over under
18, 2. He's been sacked 23 times in 6 games. 23 times, 6 games. That's 4 times.
Well, he's getting destroyed back there, and it's half his fault. I hate seeing these Bear fans on Facebook blame the offensive line. The dude holds the ball for fucking goddamn 15 seconds back there. And then when he doesn't hold the ball for 15 seconds, he gets destroyed in 1. That's just the offensive line can't make their minds up on when they want to block.
Right. It's like, we're running. All right. Yeah. Well, there we go. I figured to be around 6-10. That's where I've been every week. So 6 of these games I have correct, like for sure. Okay, maybe 5. Maybe 5.
I'm happy with 6-10, dude.
Oh yeah, I gotta remember. There's only 14 games this week. Next 16, so maybe 4 games.
Okay, we'll go.
None of these games.
Ivan, what is it? Would be.
What would be the one game? What would be the one game you double down on this week?
The one game I doubled down on this week?
Yep. You had to pick a game this week that you were like, I'd risk it all. I don't even know if there is a game.
Dallas versus Detroit.
Dallas versus Detroit?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think that Detroit team's very good,
Detroit
dude. I hope they win. I hope Detroit wins, dude. I really do. Every part of my soul wants Detroit to win.
You're going to double down on that game, and yet you're
But they're just not good. They're arguably the worst team in the league, maybe them in Houston.
Yeah, it's
they're just not. They're just not good. It's bad, dude. It hurts, man.
Yeah, it's weird too, cause like they're running the ball okay. Offensively they're scoring at least.
See, they got beat.
Goff isn't having a terrible year. He's not. I mean,
they just got beat,
but
29-0 by New England.
Yeah, well, that was a bad.
And then they barely lost to the Seahawks at 48-45. That was a crazy game for them. They That Vikings game they almost won. They lost that one too. They beat the Commanders. And then they barely lost. Yeah, some of the Lions have lost.
Last week was kind of an anomaly if you look at the track record. They had been scoring points at the very least.
Yeah, that's true, man. Oh man, might not want to double down on that pick then, dude.
Bill Belichick them
I might switch my pick to Detroit, dude.
No, you're not.
I'll double down on them, dude.
You wouldn't go from double downing to switching your pick.
Yeah, no, I must have been thinking of a different team, dude. I forgot that the Lions have only lost close games. I don't know, dude. Who are you double down on?
Who would I double down on?
I'm going to double down on the Jets, dude.
Probably Kansas City.
The Jets. Kansas City. Yep, on the Jets, dude. I'm double down on the Jets.
I picked the Bronx, so that doesn't sound good for me.
Vega just did it, dude. Jets, Jets.
Okay, let's stop this heroism.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Thanks for listening.
Peace.
We'll talk to you next time.
All right. You guys have